The boy from Miami's biggest custody battle is now the man running for Cuban parliament. Migrants making a flight to Florida in a motorized glider. Remarkable local athletes.
We provide for these athletes because they're incredible.
Showing off their skills. Plus, the Final Four is set, and half of the teams are from South Florida. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
And I'm Elena Key. Today is Monday, March 27, 2023.
Live from the FIU Lee Kaplan School of Journalism and Media, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
South Florida joins in on the madness with two locals reaching the Final Four. The last spot in the Final Four was decided on the evening session between the Texas Longhorns and the Miami Hurricanes.
Taking you to Kansas City, down by double digits with 9 minutes left, Miami went on a 28-11 run to end the game. Hurricanes 88, Longhorns 81. Miami's first Final Four, the second for the coach who brought George Mason there in 2006.
It's the same exhilaration, just the jubilant attitude, the effort, because you just love when your players accomplish a goal they set out before the season.
The Canes joined the FAU Owls, who beat Kansas last Saturday night in New York City. Miami and FAU would not face each other unless both made it into the national championship game.
Final Four dreams for the UM women came to an end in Greensville, South Carolina last night, losing to the LSU 42-54. It's the first time ever the Elite Eight appearance for the Canes.
In 1999, 5-year-old Dylan Gonzalez made headlines when he was found floating in the Florida Straits ensuing a custody battle between his Cuban father and Miami family members. 24 years later, he is running for a seat in Cuba's parliament. Gonzalez was brought to the U.S. by his mother when he was a young boy, but his mother died during the journey. After a bitter battle between his father and Miami relatives, the U.S. federal court sided with his father, and federal agents took Gonzalez back to Cuba. Gonzalez, now 29, is running unopposed for a seat in the Cuban's National Assembly. He feels that he can reunite the countries that battled over him years ago.
I'm someone the American people know, and I can help bring the American and Cuban people together. And not just the people, that our governments reach an understanding and remove all the barriers between us. Our country doesn't have any sanctions on the U.S.
Although Gonzalez is a supporter of Castro's revolution, he says that he wants to encourage exiled Cubans to come home and work together for the well-being of the country.
A video shows migrants flying over Key West via a motorized hang glider. The two Cuban migrants landed at Key West International Airport Saturday. Authorities say both men were taken into custody by the U.S. Border Patrol and are being processed. There has been a recent influx of Cuban migrants to Florida, which immigration activists link to unrest, persecution, and shortages.
After a chemical spill in Philadelphia, we are learning this morning that the tap water has just now been declared safe to drink.
Bottled water is in short supply at grocery stores across the city. Bare shelves at Walmart.
Trying to buy some water, but this is the third place we looked at tonight. Not anything available, so just making our rounds.
Annalise Foglio also went to 3 places to get water. No luck.
Dear families.
She's trying to get water before Monday morning in response to this email from her school.
They're just closing down the water fountains, like water systems, so students are required to bring their own water to school.
The water shortage is leading to frustration. Quadmere Dublin delivers groceries with Uber Eats.
Somebody ordered 12 one-gallon bottles of Deer Park, and I had to tell them I couldn't give them nothing because literally there was no other brands of water.
Some stores are limiting the sales of water until more supplies come in. With the South Florida Media Network, I'm Elizabeth Garcia.
The oldest and largest nonprofit organization dedicated to helping people with asthma and allergies has ranked several cities in Florida the worst places to live in the U.S. with these health conditions. Our D.C. Bureau reporter Claudia Morales has more details about the story.
Spring season is here, bringing these beautiful flowers to the nation's capital. But for those who suffer from allergies and asthma, this could represent a challenge. According to the latest data from the CDC's National Center for Health Statistics, nearly 1 in 3 adults and 1 in 4 children in the U.S. reported having a seasonal allergy in the last year. Kenny Mendez, the CEO of the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, says that climate change could be a factor.
Carbon dioxide and ground level ozone, both those fuel more intense releases of pollen. So you're having a longer and more intense allergy season. And that can be challenging for people with allergies and then those with asthma who have allergic asthma that's triggered by allergies.
The Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America recently released its 2023 Allergy Capitals Report. Miami ranked 14 out of the top 20 most challenging metropolitan areas to live with these health conditions.
Of the top 20 allergy capitals, 7 were in Florida. And what we found is there's a high degree of over-the-counter medication usage and pollen releases.
When it comes to the nation's capital, 10.4% of the people suffer from asthma according to the CDC. Some of the recommendations that you can follow to keep your allergies in control are keep your windows closed and avoid going outside during high pollen releases times. And if you have to be outside, once you come back home, leave your belongings at the door. I'm Claudia Morales in Washington, D.C. for the South Florida Media Network.
Daniel Radcliffe is making magic happen again and is introducing a new Gryffindor into the world.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
This event was actually began 40 years ago.
The best of the best locals show off their abilities to qualify for the National Special Olympics stage. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
Stand is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
South Florida athletes are fighting for their chance to make it to the National Special Olympics stage. Hundreds of athletes competed in the track and field games to reach their dreams to compete at the highest level.
Christine Hernandez takes you to the track.
The David L. Singer Memorial Foundation is hosting its annual track and meet event with the Special Olympics of Florida. This year marks a huge milestone, making it even more special.
It's off to the races for these incredible athletes.
This event is special. Specifically, this event was actually began 40 years ago.
What started as a family day has turned into a sanctioned Special Olympic event. Over 400 from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties showed up to compete in the Area 8 track and field game events. These games give these amazing athletes the opportunity to qualify for state, the USA Games, and hopefully the World Special Olympics. For the past 25 years, Ed Smith and his family have had the opportunity to organize and host this event through the David L. Singer Memorial Foundation.
We raise the money for the event. We work with all the vendors to get all the tents and chairs and balloons and all the things you see around here.
On this day, they are treated like the superstar athletes that they are and enjoyed their accomplishments with music, games, face painting, food trucks, and even a wellness checkup at the Olympic Village.
And the best part of the event today is the awards ceremonies that we provide for these athletes because they're incredible.
And this wheelchair champ agrees.
So you won first place? Yeah? And how many times have you won?
A lot.
Yeah? Are you the reigning champ?
If you're looking for a rewarding experience, the Special Olympics is always looking for a helping hand. For donations or volunteer information, go to SpecialOlympicsFlorida.org. I'm Christy Hernandez with the South Florida Media Network.
Your father Harry, actor Daniel Radcliffe, who famously played the role of Harry Potter, has just announced his first child. The soon-to-be father is having his firstborn with his long-term partner, Aaron Dark, who has been together for 10 years now since they first met filming Kill Your Darlings in 2013. Radcliffe has said that he doesn't mind if his child would want to follow in his footsteps and join the film industry. He would just want to protect them from the dangers of fame. You're watching SFN Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Elena Key.
I'm Samantha Gutierrez. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.